I did not watch this one because I was sleeping. I'll keep it real. Wait, I think I might have been doing other things as well, but basically I missed the second day of Garena Masters, which ended up being way better than the first day. I wish I had gotten to see the second day, but I was definitely busy with something, but I wanted to go back and watch Almighty versus Low Kings because this is a match that I was definitely surprised by the outcome of. I know there are a lot of people that are like, "Oh, Bobby, it's not an upset. Low Kings are a great team." I'm not saying they're not a great team. I'm just saying there were 3 invited teams, and Almighty was one of them. So he needs to cut his hair. Don't just leave me alone. Let me live my life. We got firing range, hardpoint to get things started. Holy CBR, good lord. That was not a pretty first gunfight. It was interesting. Irfan J predicted that Almighty would lose to Low Kings on Twitter. And coincidentally, Tectonic did the same thing before their first match up against Wolves in Stage 5. So, does that mean Almighty wins the entire thing? Does that mean they make the lower bracket run? But I can't talk. Does it mean they make the lower bracket run because they predicted the comeback? You know? PJ has 0 kills off the start. Yopi has 1 kill. We gotta get things. How are they winning? I mean, the teamwork's got to be on point because they're getting outslayed like crazy. And Almighty didn't even play for the rotation. Oh my gosh. Incendio had 8 off the start. Yeah, it seems like Almighty just kind of playing for kills right now. It almost looks like they're trolling because what is that double smoke play? I can't believe he got a kill out of that. That's insane. It definitely feels slightly trolly. Y'all in chat are welcome to correct me if I'm wrong, but it's not like a normal Almighty start to a game. That being said, they have had a lot of slow starts. Thing is, it doesn't really feel like a slow start. It just feels like an unserious start, you know? They pick things up, they get a break right there. They're not rotated at all. Kalo's got a good setup. Oh, and the claw should lock in a kill. Yep. Free as can be. You get a little bit of information there as well. Trying to hold down this side, but you got no shots left anyway, so. Nice little push right here. Wow, but Low Kings hold the line. Hold the line. You get a little bit of information. Big feed right there. Heaven drops. Couple kills. The guy has the brightest face cam. Oh, thank you for telling me. Oh, you didn't actually tell me, but I'm supposed to move my face cam up here. I know some people, you guys, if you're watching this as a Bobby Reacts video, you can let me know if you would rather my face cover their face. Yeah, I mean, is that Shut Up's face cam? Good lord. Looks like he's been touched by the hand of God. He's so bright right now. Good lord. Good night.
It is on for WPM Low Kings. Largest lead off the game here now, AJ, approaching P4.
Good lord. All right. I mean, Low Kings looking good. Almighty has never been like an insanely good hardpoint team, but they should be in the lead right now. Kalo's doing it all for his squad. Much slower start than we would really ever see out of Heaven. But everybody has slow starts every once in a while. Another one that I'm excited to react to is what I believe to be COD Mobile KD world record for a competitive match for Tectonic up against Inko. So remind me about that one. You and Little B murdered me in Terminal Hardpoint earlier. I apologize for that. To be fair, I probably didn't want to be playing Terminal Hardpoint. Because I don't really ever want to be playing Terminal Hardpoint. At this point, I'm about to start voting for freaking Express before I vote for Terminal Hardpoint. My gosh.
I mean, they may
Had to
have
play
the
it so
adjustments,
many
but it didn't
freaking
really
times.
turn out to be expected to be as they expected. So now it's
Nice
the
little
lead
head glitch to work with up here.
seconds, but again,
Low
with
King's
matches
maintaining
here,
that
they
lead.
have
Is
the
that
lead and they better
okay? I
move
thought that was a
on
teammate hopping up, but I
from
wasn't
the start
positive.
until the finish.
What do you think about turning ranked into competitive rules? I mean, I've been saying they should do that for like 3 years now. I just don't think it's ever going to happen. I think as long as Timmy Studios is responsible for like the core developments of the games, I don't think it's ever going to be a skill-based type thing. Only reason that COD Mobile competitive has become skill-based is because Timmy Studios is not in charge of esports. Activision's in charge of esports, which has allowed it to become competitive. But if Timmy was running esports, it would look like China competitive did last year. My gosh, they looked phenomenal so far. I mean, they're getting outslayed like crazy. Heavens picked things up. Maybe not like crazy, but they're definitely getting outslayed. The fact that they're leading like this, it just feels like they got better teamwork right now. I'm interested to see what they can do. Like, knowing that they're able to take down Almighty, that automatically means they're capable of beating Omega. I think the biggest question mark is, number one, can they beat Almighty a second time? Number two, can they beat Blacklist? Because for me, Blacklist is the favorite. I think Blacklist is the team to beat in Garena right now. The addition of Rage was... The addition of Rage, Yato no longer being underage. Is Yobabs the other one that was underage? I think Yobabs is the other one, but I can't quite remember. 44 people watching on Trovo, but nobody's talking. SKS, I know some people are going to say, Bobby, wasn't the SKS banned? SKS was only banned in Mobile Mayhem rules, so since Garena still runs their own rule set, SKS is not banned in Garena. Yopi, what the frick was that? Yopi, that was a misplay in so many different directions. Oh my god. Blacklist versus Low Kings in finals? I think it's possible. I think Almighty's going to bounce back. I think they're going to make a lower bracket run. But it's possible. It doesn't feel like this is... It doesn't feel like Almighty is taking this match as seriously as they could be. Beaming! Staying alive. Staying alive. Oh, the double chow onto Heaven. Lock in some more time. I mean, they're smoking them. Sheesh. Almighty has gotten like no time in the last 2 minutes at all. How did he kill him there? Was that Annihilator? That had to be it. Yo! Imagine Almighty wins. We've seen them do similar things, but it was against lesser teams. I was disappointed that Scotty didn't put up a better fight. I think they're still in the tournament. But I saw they got smacked around by Omega? Alright, Almighty trying to make the comeback of a lifetime right here. I don't think it's gonna happen, though. I can't remember which maps went which ways, so. Oh! Wallbang! I'm curious if LMGs end up, like, especially as teams start to wallbang more and more. I think you saw it especially in EU Mobile Mayhem finals. Like, guys with Holgers just sitting there spraying walls for 100 rounds. I'm curious if we do end up seeing LMGs getting banned from competitive. Because that's the reason they got banned in, like, CDL play anyway. Holy freak, they're doing a phenomenal job of holding off Low Kings, I gotta admit. I thought this game was gonna end a while ago. They're still not giving up time. See, like, this is what Almighty's capable of. They just weren't locked in for the entire first half of the game. Like, when they lock in, they're capable of doing that. Oh, did you see him? Oh, wow. That nade timing was crazy. Go. Irfan J flying in with the claw. Good communication. You know nobody's coming firing right. Maybe a little overexposed right there. All right. Surely Low Kings go ahead and win things right here, right? What? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Spawn behind you! 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 There's no way. It's just not possible. Like I said, this is what Almighty's capable of. They just weren't locked in. That's part of the reason, like, once again, not saying that Low Kings aren't a great team. I think it's going to be a lot more difficult for them to beat Almighty a second time than it was the first time around. Gosh, that was a long Hardpoint game. S&D. Fake rules where only one player gets to use an LMG? Why though? Like, it doesn't contribute anything to like a skill-based rule set. There's no reason to have it in there at all.
It's the brown one. It's the brown one. Okay.
What up, Siska? Woting?
So give it some honey. It's the yellow one.
All right, Low Kings take round one. I think the S&D is the one. I think the S&D is the one that Almighty wins.
I'd love some Winnie the Pooh. I'd love some warm hugs. I love honey. Let's see exactly what Almighty.
I'm pretty sure. But they do lose round one, so. And they didn't get a single kill? Luffy has been, like last season, I thought, or last Garena season anyway, I thought Luffy was like gonna take over as best sniper in Garena. He's not quite lived up to that, but I would say he's probably become a more well-rounded player altogether.
Three snipers, but again, if you position them
as a team, you would take that, you know?
30 seconds left.
Sheesh. There he is.
You saw that. And
there he is. Oh, give me two of them though. Movement's clean. You know, you got. I don't think they have a chance at this retake. Yeah, trophy basically secures the end of the round. A nice shot there. It's too much heaven. I am happy that we're starting to see more Locust in competitive play as well. It's been DLQ only for the last freaking 3 years. You know.
Heaven's just playing this on a different level.
Nice little two-piece.
Very solid with that sniper. We all know that. And
obviously, credit to Little B, even though he is washed. I think he did start the Locust revolution in COD Mobile competitive. Or maybe it was Wolves Neon, who knows. I just know Little B's using it for a minute. MT's done this year? No. Oh, wait. Do you mean like this is their last year? That might be true. I thought you were saying they're out of the tournament. Yeah, 1v3 probably not super doable.
So this is going to be quite a tough round for Susano. It's gonna be very easy for AMT to read this.
Bomb down.
That first trigger.
I don't. Yeah, this time he's not gonna go his way. Oh no! Oh, that literally couldn't have been any worse. Oh my gosh, that's tragic.
Jeff Pro should have heard that. He's anticipating.
What?
Quick scope. Headshot for Susano. This guy.
Well, that was a nice shot. Unfortunately for him, they're very far spread, and he's only got 15 seconds. So, GG's. Nice try. Irfan J cleans it up.
Great timing there.
I mean, they can't compete at the highest level with this roster? Why?
Almighty again. When they secure those first
this roster was literally like a round away on multiple occasions from making it to day 2. Like, this is not a bad roster by any means.
And well, for Low Kings, it's time for you to make some adjustments, you know. I mean,
and Heaven's probably not going to be stage 5. That is the one thing. I think I think Heaven, I think he said this is his last major before he has to like enlist in the military or whatever, so I do think once Heaven's no longer on the roster, I think they'll probably go separate ways, and I think that'll be better for Garena in general, because I think there are multiple teams that have very solid starting points, but maybe not the strongest possible team that they could have.
Open up every area on this one.
Like, I think if they split, that allows Low Kings to pick up a player or two. That allows Omega to pick up a player or two, because I think Omega definitely still has area for improvement, especially with the loss of Rage. You have to see, though. Need to react to China Masters? I know. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff we got to react to this stream. China Masters, Garena Masters, Tectonic's 9 KD game.
Both stacked outside, one backs away, so as long as Incendio checks his way.
Sheesh! Nice deagle shot. Oh!
Jeffro catches up, but Incendio
All down to PJ, and he is not in the right place.
It just breaks up the game. The game just happened so fast.
Ruins the fun of the game? Wait, Envy, what are you referencing?
Number advantage now. It was a 4v3 earlier. Now it's a 1v2. Now they have...
Nah, this is not happening. They hurt him. They didn't? Oh, now they definitely hurt him. Are they just gonna keep jiggle peeking with deagles? What? What? I think one of them has a CBR, right? Wait. Oh, he played that really well.
He manages to get the clutch. 3-1.
What happened to Island? Did he quit Q9? No, he's literally been like memeing and posting Q9 clips on Twitter for like the entire China Master season. Him saying comp rules and ranked? No, it literally does the opposite of ruining the fun of the game. If you want to play wallhack aimbot,
you should have played the trophy. You should have done something.
freaking nuclear reactor holding in your hand, go play pubs. There are so many things that are like, oh, it makes the game fun. They don't make the game fun. They just lower the skill gap. It's all they do. That's the thing I hate. Like, oh, putting comp rules and rank would make the game less fun. Like, no, it would make it way more fun. Because then I don't feel like I'm dying to people just because they're using broken stuff that is the opposite of competitive. I'm not even talking about like restricting weapons. I could care less. Leave the CBR in there. Don't ban the SKS. Don't ban the SVD, the XPR. Just get rid of the nonsensical. But not everyone has the ability to play Claw. That's okay. That's okay. The purpose of a ranked system is not to give everybody the same chance of reaching the highest rank. The purpose of a ranked system is to rank players by how good they are. Not everyone has the ability to play Claw, and there's kids who go to school all day. Okay, go home and play pubs. That's the thing. Like, that was never in any Call of Duty that has ever existed. That has never been the purpose of a ranked game mode. Like, honestly, leave that stuff in Grand, or leave the stuff in, like, Master Tier. I'm fine with that. But there's got to be, like, some point where you draw the line, and the goal is actually to be competitive. Because right now, COD Mobile Ranked is not remotely competitive. At all. Not even close to it.
Yeah, I mean...
They need to bring a QQ9 Mythic? I'm a little bit surprised it hasn't happened yet.
The best player and the best lane for PJ right now. It's definitely better for them to get this, but I think he spots the guy on the gardens. I mean,
yeah, I think he gets the information there. I think Almighty probably shuts this down quickly.
He is one with nature. He's going croak in the water.
And they're not really like out Slaying Heart. Good play right there. Oh, if he would have turned. Heaven, little 1v3. Never mind. Locust Mythic is definitely needed. I don't know. We've already got like, we're about to have 3 Mythic snipers. Once we get the HDR. And 2 of them have come in the span of like 3 mythics. Or is it even less? Was the last mythic we got? Was the last mythic the DOQ? Or am I tripping? Need a mythic Arctic? Was the last mythic the DOQ? Anyone remember? Yeah? So we're getting back-to-back mythic snipers? That's crazy. I'm not mad about it, but that is surprising that they would do that. Leaving Heaven all alone again, guys. Woof! AO1v5? Imagine.
I
One
mean,
more.
it's
Timing.
No!
and of course, calling this
Yeah,
call,
man.
bring them performing well, but
Chicken mythic.
never mind. Luffy
Let's
gets
get
the
the
final
let's
kill
get the
and
Chicken a
bring
legendary
Luffy
before we give it a
to
mythic.
2-1.
You know?
And I wouldn't be surprised if they equalize right after this.
You can't just jump straight to mythic.
And it's time
It's kind of
for
insane. Like, the Chicken is not bad at all.
Sticky in the hands of Luffy. He's gonna go out for a quick toss. Let's see exactly.
There are a lot of SMGs that are worse than the Chicken.
Second floor, mana, find
We-
absolutely no one.
Like, how many legendaries does the Razorback have? Anyone know? I know there's at least 2.
Route on the
The Chicken's way better than the Razorback.
towards B, but they're kind of getting that wrong read.
Chicken's nowhere near good. Chicken is literally the best burst weapon in the game.
That the A plant is going to be a lot
Oh,
better
shut up!
for Low Kings.
How do you let him survive there?
Bro,
How do you let him survive there?
shut up. It's just shut up stuff. But Susanoo
HS
says, "Please shut
2126
up."
mythic.
Takes him out of the round.
That would be an all-time record low for sales.
It's just 1-for-1
Have you yet to see a single person use it? I see lots of people use it. I mean, people don't use burst weapons in general, but it's no question. I wouldn't say no question. In my opinion, it's the best burst weapon in the game. Hello! Get the kill! Yeah, NT.
You don't
They got 2 tunnel vision on that one dude.
good thing it's off though.
Beauty.
NT.
One more.
All right, Low Kings bounce back, tie it up.
Fantastic. But he barely had enough time there. And 4-4, all equalized.
Tie it up.
This is where Almighty starts to break into a sweat.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Almighty right now. Heaven's only got 3.
Rounds. Low Kings now winning.
I think he's been using the Locust. It looks like he's switching back to the DLQ. We'll see if that makes a difference.
Not any pace here at all, and something's.
I was kind of not really super paying attention because I just figured they were going to go ahead and close it out, and all of a sudden, whoa, shut up.
Second follow-up from shut up, and there it goes.
Clean.
It continues. AMT now.
Big
on
start.
2 numbers here at round number 9.
Chicken could get buffed again, and people hate it because they still think it's bad. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, people, it just has that stigma of, oh, the Chicken sucks.
The guy has
Probably also partially because most people don't actually pay attention to like patch notes and stuff. So like there is a certain section of the community that's very aware of like balance changes and everything else. But there are also people that are just like they just use what YouTubers tell them to use. A lot of people don't realize Chickens arguably the best burst weapon in the game.
And Heaven is actually guarding the bit side, which is going to be a reposition made. But PJ going in the long.
Whoa!
Nice flank.
Whoa! Bang it up.
Does he get it?
Play it smart.
Heaven, shot
It's all, what the frick are you doing awake?
Does not get aggressive.
Secret Warzone stream? I had somebody that said they were going to be able to get me lobbies.
Capitalizes on it.
Oh, all right. I might play, after this one, I might play Warzone Mobile. Dude finally hopped online 7 minutes ago. China improve their teamwork, they might win the championship. 100%. Is China, because I haven't watched, obviously I'll figure out later when I actually watch it. Has China finally started playing on the global rule set? I think they have, right?
So Low Kings, they might be able to get this A plant. And, you know, the rotation from B to A is going to be taking some time. So
I think if they're on the
might be
global
able
rule
to
set,
reduce the clock here to a little bit and play the long game.
minimum top 3. Maybe number 1.
It's all about the timing. Demos backs away. Maybe a quick slide in and shut up.
Oh my gosh!
Yo, very quick one, but PJ
DJ.
a little quicker with the CBR4.
Big
Fantastic,
couple of
but
kills.
the Clutch King now.
Irfan
24
J.
seconds to go.
Oh,
He
you
has
saw
the
him.
time. Concuss will not
Oh!
connect, and Clutch
1
King just
HP.
misses by 1 single bullet. Repositions. And the players do not anticipate that attack at all.
Oh no!
Loses out to PJ. PJ
I really wanted him to clutch that.
pissing
I
off
see
the
Blacklist winning this time around. I agree.
every single round you got.
What's up, Alberto? Thanks for the follow.
I see them every time. This is
Almost
going
went to
down.
sleep, but then I got the notey.
I think PJ
Yeah,
now has
boy.
the lead here with 5. I think it's now 5 and 4. It's
So
5 and
close to
4
clutching
now in
that.
favor for PJ. And I mean, let's talk about how Low Kings won a
Bum.
3-5 situation.
Bum, bum,
That
bum.
is very impressive.
Is that 4 rounds in a row?
You have to just find the plan, get all of those angles, and I think
4
they
rounds in a
did
row?
really smartly. Almighty, on the other hand, is kind of like
Man,
their approach. Nobody
it just doesn't look like Almighty's all that
PJ
confident.
around, so PJ is going to be a little upset about that. Jeff
That should be a
Rose
two-piece.
taking
Yeah,
his
yeah.
timing
Good play
and
by
gets
Jeff.
double for himself, backs
Good play.
away.
Oh,
The
no,
target
not the
is
emulator
taken
crash.
towards the side. It's going to be Luffy who circles around as
The
well.
worst.
Setup already waiting, and he gets to
Cheeky
nail him
spot.
down instantaneously. Bomb down on the ground, held on to
Are China
the one and
players so
only
good in their
Leroy.
gunfights?
Just hops on
Practice.
over it, and Almighty, this is just
You know?
feels for them.
Talking about practice.
Another 2v4
Good night.
there.
Shut up is going ham.
I think the live counts now is going to be
Dude, all the emulators are crashing.
of our PCs.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What the frig is this? Wait, I didn't mean to do that.
You can't blame the observers. The game
This side,
All right, we're back.
runs connecting for
5-5. Almighty wins the round.
But Luffy with the first blood.
Yeah, they were up 1-4.
On the flank, but Incendio there early to get that shot. So now we got an.
That's the thing about Almighty. Like, they're not always the most serious team. You'll get games where
out of that one.
Irfan J decides to troll,
Fantastic. Even
pull out a Chickum, pull out. And not necessarily that's the reason that they lose, but they're just not always taking it the most serious.
On the match point.
I think if they lock in.
Everybody that's watching right
Hello?
now, I mean, everybody is just on point. The rotation, the strategy, the attack.
Babe, I'm in the middle of
side,
recording a video.
doing this team wonders. You know, they've won majority of their rounds coming through the attack side in AMT.
Yep.
Didn't really have enough answer for it.
Bye-bye.
Maybe it's because they're playing defensively that they focus so much on having these players go in with the sniper attack.
Incendio, Big Nate.
And for Low Kings coming in here with the aggression, it's
Oh!
just something that they've been doing. so
Luffy.
well, and Luffy
You know, I was talking at the beginning of this
now we got a 3v4.
about how Luffy had not been looking like the best sniper in Garena, but hey, he's been stepping it up. I may have underestimated him. I haven't really watched Low Kings at all in the group stages, so to be fair, I can't give a truly unbiased estimation of it. Ooh, big round for Almighty. Force the OT.
Pushes on into round number.
Force the OT.
All right, here we go. This is the third time that AMD was forced to an overtime.
All right, all right.
And they're currently 50-50.
The face cams have frozen. Hello?
Once on standoff. And of course, for Low Kings, they could have closed that one
Bum,
out.
bum,
They could have
bum.
played it a lot better.
Bum, bum,
If
bum.
only Luffy was able to like back
Bum,
away,
bum,
maybe possibly
bum.
go for a very
Look through the
aggressive
little
shot,
cracks,
could
get
have
the
stand there
information.
longer on a 3v4 retake, but it didn't happen now. We're gonna switch
Ooh,
aside.
how did he
Like,
see him
on the
there?
attack side. And a split
That's just
squad
such an
attack here.
awkward angle. I
Like,
hate taking gunfights around that angle.
And of course, 3 players coming in the A side to go and settle the plan.
Such a small margin of error.
Well, now the players have to just watch their back.
Got the legendary Maddox with my 1 CP lucky spin? That's crazy. That's crazy.
Quickly runs away with a boxing glove, and that quick reposition will
Oh,
just
to be
bring
that
out
lucky.
more players, just keep them
I had my good little lucky spree. What? Oh my gosh, you can't lose that. You can't lose that. Bombs down, Incendio going crazy. Luffy! Can't connect that time. He's popping off, though.
It's now match point for Almighty.
Hey, you
Main's
have
popping
to
off.
There for heaven, you know, playing it
Credit
with
where
speed,
credit's due.
distracting the
Holy
players, pulling
frick.
the trigger on the B
We're
side, you know,
28
extend
minutes
it,
into this
go
recording, and we're not even at the end of game 2. What on earth?
He bought himself the team some time, and of course,
This is a long couple of games.
really it. Just gotta win
Good
one more
night.
in order to close this one out.
One more round. It's
One
all about
more.
shut ups, quick scopes. Can you open up again?
Bum, bum,
Again,
bum.
place of Low Kings, and you gotta
Bum, bum,
love
bum.
the adjustment played by Low Kings. They knew how
Bum,
annoying
bum,
shot was
bum.
up there.
Incendio's got
Floor
14.
manner
Mm.
continuously
Oh,
set.
freebie.
My goodness.
How do you let him walk all the way through with no info if you're Low Kings?
Shut up, just
That can't happen.
Luffy. And now man is all clear. So Luffy's not gonna be holding
Big
on.
missed opportunity.
Towards the bomb site. This map is now being controlled by Almighty, and look at
Heaven. There we go. He started to pick things up a little bit.
Out of the equation, and he's the frog this time.
He's the better prog.
Oh my gosh. So cheeky.
He's laying eggs.
Oh my gosh. That's hilarious.
Oh my god, I love
It's going for a swim, you know?
What?
Yeah, it's gonna be a freaking hour. Bobby reacts. Playing it slow, the patience pays off.
I died.
Almighty.
Back to back, and that's about it. Almighty should be able to take this win.
And that's the thing, like, they may lose the game, but like I said, this is not a team that you want to count out. Oh, and the boxing gloves for the final kill. Look at that. Look at that. Control. This is the one. That is. I won't say anything. I won't say anything. I won't say anything.
We saw that
Actually, solid start for Almighty.
Q9 when they were playing on CBFI, they were down.
Oh, how does he not hear him at all there? Oh, shut up! What, brother?
And honestly, for AMT,
brother, you gotta hit that snipe.
Very solid here on the defense, but they let go of the A side, which Low Kings have already one segment in here.
Bro.
Exactly what can Almighty do here, because they're making.
Oh my gosh.
Both of the sides at the same time. And
spraying and praying.
Segment secured at A. They've got the first.
Oh, Yopi, big kill.
Gets taken out of the equation, but the damage has already been done. And take a look at Incendio. Slowly
all right.
around towards that A
one objective capture on each side.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter for, you know, for Low Kings to.
An Almighty, this is, you know, this is their go-to game mode. Control. What was it? Coming into, if I remember correctly, as far as Garena tournaments go, Almighty was on a 16-game win streak in Control. And they're gonna go ahead and lock in A here.
I mean, are you even surprised?
Wow. Oh no, they don't get A. Wow, that's a huge save. Hey, there we go. Now they get it. And they got the life advantage. Like, it always seems whenever they're playing Control, you can never even tell, based on how the map's going, what's supposed to be strong side. Because they're so good offensively on Control as well. Big double with the pred. You can afford, I mean, look, a minute 40, you can afford to TDM it. TDM is very, very feasible. Like, you don't need to make these disadvantageous pushes up driveway right now if you're Almighty. Go to red, yeah. But you know that there's an SKS up in top laundry. Don't need these unnecessary shells. Lots of time to work with. He can wallbang that, right? Seems like he knows he's there. There it is. Yeah, they should be able to lock this down. Get the information. Ooh, big win for Demores. This shouldn't be winnable. 7-3. Should be. Wait. They get two more. All right, Shut Up gets a big one right there. There's only two people alive. There's only two people alive. Don't feed kills to the SKS. But PJ still shooting guns, and there's no way. Yeah, you got 3 players on the objective. Irfan J gets one right there. There's no way. Okay. Ooh. Okay. When will devs change spawns for Control? That is a fantastic question. How did sniping go today? Oh, it could have been better. I'll say that. He was the best player on Almighty. I don't know. I feel like this season there hasn't been like a definite #1 player. I feel like there hasn't been a definite #1.
Yep, Yopi takes him out of the equation, and Funjay continues to pop off. This time it's a defensive round for the side of Almighty. And
Almighty looking good on defense as expected. Good night. That was a disgusting snipe. Oh, you can't waste sparrows like that. Oh, that's not good. Once again, that feels like a very uncalculated operator usage, you know? Skills are very important here. That they did not get good value. They didn't get good value on that claw either.
He took his own sweet time and haven't found him.
They may have gifted the round to Low Kings. Getting a lot of progress on B. They've got the lives too, which is part of the reason, like, if you don't need to pull the operators out, Save them for the opportune moment.
At the very same time, single-handedly. This is the main reason
All right. Heaven gets 2 with the pred.
Now with him doing all that wonder, now you gotta come.
They got a 6 life advantage.
Moving from B to A, and of course AMT on a perfect setup.
And Low Kings have to capture the most difficult point. Or Funjay drops, Heaven drops. Oh no, that's 3 in a row. And you gotta, like, if you're Almighty, you gotta win one of those, because now you're in danger of getting put in a spawn trap. There's an Annihilator pushing up. Oh no, they might be able to rip them. Oh, and that's a nasty heady. That's a nasty heady. You don't want to chow. All right, big kills, but they got to get out of the spawn trap. That's why those rotation kills are so important to at least win one, because it is really dangerous once you get into the spawn trap. And now the lives are pretty much even. Still a minute left.
Almighty on the defense, but it does not look good for them. West Point Mama Low Kings wants to force this spawn trap, but Heaven sees.
Yeah, they're not even interested in the objective. They said give us a spawn trap. Oh, that was a risky Sparrow pull. Oh my gosh, that very nearly went the wrong way. Yeah. What is Mustachio doing? I don't think it's necessarily GG, but that just got a lot tougher for Almighty to win. And that bottom left corner is so difficult to take people out, but there's only one left. That's why you don't call GG too early. Wow.
Saving the game, and Clutch King claims the final kill.
Wow.
Very impressive for him.
Sheesh.
Being down in the numbers.
Brother.
The bounce back and making sure.
All right.
Despite the Predator,
that was it looked a little shaky for a second.
They still managed to get it through, and why? It's because they
make it happen.
Getting that top floor control.
Chance to take the lead.
Was key there to get that victory, and they
nice.
Very well,
Demon.
and that's what they just executed.
Life advantage for Low Kings off the start this time. Starting to look a little bit stronger. No early objectives. They don't have a whole lot of presence over on A. They get the Hunter Killer up in the sky. All right, well, it goes to waste because the guy that it was going for already died.
Well, right now the defense at the A side is
okay.
Working, and it forced AMT to actually switch their strategy.
Okay.
Focusing towards this B side. No one really dared to come up with the defense for Low Kings, but they're gonna have Susano coming through from the pillars, and of course Luffy.
Ooh, big shots from Luffy.
So
one tick on B.
2 players down, but not really enough for them.
Whoa, you see him? Ooh, I definitely could have had that kill. Almighty should be able to lock in the whole objective here. After that, you can TDM for a little bit. Oh, they don't get that last tick. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Now you have to make another full push. You gotta win some of these. They're down 6 lives right now. That's probably round. You just have to spend so much more time now. If you could have gotten that, the entire round becomes so much easier. But now only 25 seconds. And the wallbang. Well, oh, if he had wallbang like 15 seconds later, or not even like 2 seconds later. Jeff. Ooh, Jeff. Getting cheeky. I don't think this is the right play. You need to stop the clock. Oh, how do you lose that? Oh, you can't lose that gunfight. All right, I think they got the full objective capture, but now they're down to 6 lives, 5 lives. Yeah, Jeff. I don't know. I don't think that was the right play, pushing through the basketball. I think you play distraction, let your teammates get into a better position. Especially, I mean, and I could have a completely different opinion on that.
Very useful here, along with Jeff Pro. It's the final 4 players. 42 seconds left.
Ooh, good read by Heaven.
Great job shutting down PJ.
They only got 3. Probably not meant to be.
The claw investment can come on through, but do you really want to waste it? But technically, it's not a waste if you can guarantee yourself that.
Whoa! Oh, he gets into a nice spot right there. Tried to make it happen, but 1v6. Oh, I didn't think so. Oh, and the hit marker seals it. All right, 1-2, 1-2. If you're almighty, still just need one more.
It's very key as
Just
well.
one more.
And, they're moving into next round, starting on the defensive side. So again, using those operator skills is
Operator skills crucial. They've got 4 saved up. 4 saved up for low kings as well.
maybe the B side, maybe the A
That
side.
usage is probably going to be the X factor for this round.
Of, like, finding what kind of
Luffy pulling the SKS
is it the claw? Is it
is interesting that nobody on Almighty is really
for both ends? They just are going
made an attempt at mastering the SKS.
But Susano responds
And you get an Annihilator out of the play.
to take that Sparrow out from the hands of Jeff Pro, but gets turned on by the play on the side of Almighty. Shut up now, hopping on.
Nice, nice, nice.
For heaven as well. Plays it safe with the trophy first. Irfan already.
Woo! Irfan J. The thing with the claw is you've got to use it aggressively. You can't have like a passive claw play because the duration on it is so incredibly short. If you're gonna opt to use the claw, you got to do it in a situation where you know you're about to get engagements.
Yeah, I mean, great control
Nice kill there.
T on the middle and of course to the B side.
That lets him get set up in red as well.
Which is the A side, and the smokes are gonna help them.
Irfan
gain
J,
some
big
ground.
kill.
Jay, this guy is just
Bobbing and
see
weaving.
him just laying and
Cheeky angles.
the lobby and kills, and Scott 25.
And Demorus can just stay in that corner because there's no way for anybody to see him.
On that rotation as well, number 3 in yellow. That's
I think
still
Irfan
sort of
J's got to
number
just
3
try to push out
but
and get the
Loki
kill,
takes
right?
some time.
Yeah, great play here coming through.
That's just not the play at all. That was 100% not the play. You know, he was playing so constantly. He's like, oh, free life. It's okay. I didn't want this anyway. And now B gets a whole lot more difficult. Oh, 5 lives. Should be winnable. PJ goes big. Whoa, there's a 3. That's the thing about this one. Ooh, Annihilator if he can go big. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, we saw Heaven. Can't get the kill. Can't get the kill. Heaven, get on the objective. Heaven.
They have got those 2 operators to bring in for the activation as well.
What's he doing?
They'll save it for the final round. What a fight between these 2 teams we have.
Man, this is the 3rd time this season that AMD
He got so tunnel visioned.
Which came from Smart Omega and Searching is in.
Oh my
control.
gosh.
This time it's going to be a different ball game. And the
He was so focused on the gunfight that he didn't watch the. Oh no.
So far for AMD.
Oh no, that can't happen.
Well, they control the map, but Low Kings, with the way they've been
That
playing,
cannot happen.
able to break this streak.
Oh, and they're getting torched.
Definitely might be able to, but it all depends on whether
They've only got one operator to work with.
these mistakes. They are splitting off onto 2 sides at the very same time.
Life disadvantage. I feel like mentally they've got to be chalked. This just doesn't. This doesn't ever happen. I mean, outside the one time that we saw it happen in Control in the Asia Invitational or whatever. Like, this never happens in Control to Almighty.
All right, there we go. AMT now gaining grounds. They're
Sheesh.
they have also
They're just getting outslayed.
in this kitchen, but Timor still.
And there's 3 operators for Low Kings. Oh wait, hello. Oh my gosh, he totally wasted it.
Not allowed to miss 2 shots at least.
Oh, that's. I mean, really for both teams, it's been fairly abysmal operator usage. Ooh, Luffy. Oh, he might be able to spawn trap. Yep. Yup. Oh, that's game. Oh, that's game. They're fried. 100% fried. That's how you use an operator. Wow. Wow. That's crazy. That is crazy. 2-0 lead. And you take down the Control Kings. 16 game win streak down the drain. Wow. New season and rank next week? Yeah, it's about time. Good lord.
West Point.
Took long enough.
Just slowing down the pace, just stopping the bleed for quite a little
Wow.
bit.
I mean, that's just gonna be so tough on the mental to, like, not only to lose a game that you're up 2-0 in, but also for you to be like the control team and have a 16 game control. Like, I think that game extended basically since control was added in Garena. Shut up. I don't know what happened there. 10 days for next season. Oh my gosh. This is one of those seasons where time just seems to stop moving. You're just stuck. Little shotgun coming out for Yopi, huh? Curious if we see like a long, if an LMG ban happens, I think it would be safe to assume that a shotgun ban happens as well. I think the question is like how much of the West would agree to it. Because I feel like most of the time when it comes to rule changes, the West kind of like sets the tone. I think largely because Mobile Mayhem is like, Mobile Mayhem rules are voted on by the players, and all the Mobile Mayhem regions are West.
This match is just serving every single bit of the drama that we've been looking for.
Sheesh.
53-39.
All right, operator usage key again. Just go ahead and pre-fire that sucker. Go ahead and pre-fire. You're gonna lose it anyway. I guess he's still got a little bit of time. Ooh, wow. Well played by Irfan J. They've got spawns. This should be a full 50 for them. They get spawns. This is now a very long rotation for like everybody on Low Kings. They run it up the middle with no contest. Oh my gosh. There was like 3 people that ran through mid untouched. Oh, what?
Unconventional spiral there to drop 2 players, but
almighty.
Complete in that clean, and
what are we doing?
20 seconds, but Lokings, they're spawning on the left side of that minimap, so that
brother, I mean, they're still getting some of the time, but that should have been a free 50.
And as they go down,
you had 2 people sitting in spawns.
Setting up the spawns for AMT for the next hard.
Now you want to try to get kills here and see if you can. Well, it's too late to flip their spawns out.
It's still going to be a very close game on this.
You know, one below.
20-point lead yet.
Tight rotation coming through from the Low Kings, but Almighty just.
This could have been much more in hand for Almighty.
And 3 operators on for the activation from the side of Low Kings, but this is going to be a little difficult if they don't and straight up go for that operator investment. It might
you're dead. Wait, yeah, he's dead. Whoa, big feed for Low Kings. Oh, all right, Yopi, big kill. Okay. Okay. Locking it in. I mean, the holds have looked so much better for Low Kings. Bobby streaming late. I have a bunch of stuff that I needed to react to, and I knew that if I tried to just like sit down and record, I would let myself get interrupted. So instead, we're doing a react stream. Only on Trova though. This is going to be like the longest video. This is going to be an hour-long video. Good night. At least. At least.
And they do get taken down.
Yeah, Jeff Bros just an absolute sneaky one behind those consoles, gets those 2 kills. But of course, that's concusses.
No shotgun. Little B, you think shotguns and LMGs are gonna get banned from competitive this year? Irfan J's on 20 and Heaven's on 20. Yeah, it just feels like there hasn't been a game where Almighty's gotten like everybody locked in, you know? Like it's usually a couple players locked in, and then some of them they're like, yeah. He can't, maybe.
Back-to-back kills only to be shut down by D-Moss. Back and forth,
I would be all for, at the bare minimum, an LMG ban.
And they're just one-upping here, one
But I doubt it.
And then you
It's a membership?
This is going to guarantee at least 250 to 100.
Oh, yeah. 36 months. Good lord.
Score department if we're going to have this kind
All
of
right.
just keep on going. But again, at the end
Almighty.
of the day, it's not about how close it is.
Getting back in it.
It's about how you prepare yourself.
It's all
for
about
this
the holds.
P4 because we know that it's all about chaining these rotations. And right now for Lokings, they have
Yeah.
to spawn towards P4.
Shotgun.
And they also have Yopi rocking the unconventional KRM to destroy these players on this close range. And he's definitely doing a great job at it right now. 4 in a row.
36 is wild? Wait, 36 what?
The advantages spawn out of the green radar station. Look at that manpower all running on through at the same time. But
What is Sun saying 36 about? I'm so confused.
Well, great smoke played and shut up on for the Broad with the
Oh, 36 months. Okay, okay, okay. I'd imagine some of that is gifted subs, right? I don't think I've even been on Trovo for 36 months.
Shut up, hops on off, and Loking steals away the hill.
Woo! All right, there we go.
He's not gonna win that gunfight, so it's still back, but
Whoa, big gunnies. Ooh, low kings.
He is on.
Win the spawn gunnies. That's what matters right here.
Matchup we are witnessing here, Callie, between two
Yopi's just getting bonus time right there. They get the spawns. With the way that Low Kings have been playing, I don't anticipate.
For the money hill, it's the one and only West Point Mamba Low Kings. Everybody's in there. 3 objective players. One is making sure they don't lose the spawn by holding on.
Nicole's at 45.
Is at that forklift area, anchoring down.
Gifted subs for days.
Sparrow out of Jeff Bro, gets
Big Sparrow use.
on the side of Yopi that nails it.
Oh, Almighty flip spawns.
Continues to pop off as well. What an insane
Will they capitalize, though? I mean, trying to push through this doorway up against a shotgun. Oh, my gosh. They get wiped. Oh, my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, no, in hindsight, I wouldn't be mad about a shotgun ban either. Oh, my gosh. If you're Almighty, you got to get these last 24 seconds. You got to lock in the time. You did all that to... Oh, the spawns flip. But honestly, spawns flipping is not the worst thing right here. This lets you spawn out, gives you a free rotation and X. Yeah, you give up 10 seconds, but I think a worthwhile venture. Get pushed out for map control. Yeah, get set up right here. Cheeky spots. They need to ban suppressors? No, that's just stupid. That doesn't make any sense. Why would they do that? Oh my, I mean, Almighty has just not been able to do a thing. Like, their holds have been non-existent. So crazy. I think a lot of it's coming down to operator usage, but it just feels like when Almighty's on defense, they just get on their heels and they lose that confidence. Suppressors are banned in the CDL? Are you sure? They haven't always been banned, have they?
Managed to secure and of course stand their ground on the first onslaught made by Lokings, but there's going to be one more coming through.
Maybe, I don't know.
Gonna be there to cut that rotation, but
I don't think that's necessary.
Back like a ravenous snake, and Lokings take down the final 2 players
Yep.
of this hill to claim the final scrap time. That last 10 seconds is going to be key. They'll be
Wow.
much closer to that.
Wow, PJ!
Just jumping in the double as well.
Woo, he about won that one too. That would have been crazy.
A few more for Lokings to end, and of course,
Wow.
Almighty.
And back into the
Irfan J's got 38. Heaven's got 32. Shutup's got 33.
If they want to play the objective, they're just gonna allow Lokings to streak up yet again, and those
I mean, they can't hold a hard point. It's crazy.
How will Almighty do this? How will they try to get the objective players in there? It's gonna be
Teamwork is not there.
Goes in with a claw investment as well, but out of nowhere, Yopi shows up with a Sparrow and pops.
Uh-oh, shotgun time.
Just a few more points away from
It's shotgun time.
lower bracket, and this is the absolute impossible being done right here, right now.
Okay, I wouldn't say impossible. That seems like a slight exaggeration. Demores going ham.
Just a few more to go. One more point.
Sheesh. Wow.
Every time they contest, they kept on falling. AJ down just a few more points, and
This is crazy.
And Almighty Almighty steals the hill right back in here. And for the
Crazy,
few
crazy,
last points, it's
crazy.
gonna be the scraps that Almighty is forced to eat.
Oh!
Lokings just need 6 more points, but it is just way too few for them to think that this is not gonna be
On map 1 hard point,
on the other hand, they need a solid 55.
it felt like Almighty was not being serious.
It's not gonna be
On this map,
Yopi gets the hit
it felt like they got outplayed, straight up.
player traded out. Almighty now 200 points. It's
On this one, it absolutely felt like Low Kings were the better team. No question. Their breaks, their teamwork were just freaking phenomenal.
Almighty, but they are hanging on for their dear lives. But this is it. It's all over.
No time.
250 to 210.
Wow.
West Point Mamba Low Kings.
Let me see the stats real quick.
Down to the lower brackets.
They broke
Well, that's not what I meant to do.
one and they
Exacts you. This and
Wow.
walk away from couldn't touch the Titans.
Irfan J, I mean, he if this is the last season for Almighty, like if Heaven's splitting and they split up as a team, I think Irfan J is going to be one of the most coveted pickups. I think he's going to be up there as a player that can like completely change the game for a team because he did everything he could there. But you got to give huge respect to Low Kings right there. They got outslayed pretty significantly, but their teamwork was just no question better. They made the better plays. Props to them.